Yo, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Urban Revolution Radio with your boy Nino. How you doing? How you doing? Let me know what you want to hear. 812-303-5018 or on our Facebook page, facebook.com/live999WJCB. And as usual, got my man D Hicks on the right-hand side. What's good, D?
Hey, what's that this morning, boss?
Man, chilling, man. Got a great show lined up for you. And then as usual, we're broadcasting live from the Spudz-n-Stuff studio. Spudz-n-Stuff located on Bakey and Washington Avenue here in Evansville. You can order ahead online or on the regular telephone at 812-402-7783, 402-SPUD. That's right. That's what it stands for, 812-402-7783. Or you can order online at spudz-n-stuff.com. That's Spuds with a Z, spudz-n-stuff.com. Tell them Nino sent you. They also hiring for delivery drivers. They need help in store. So if you're looking to make some good money on the paycheck and some nice daily money with the tips, Spudz-n-Stuff just might be for you. They got $10 an hour plus $1 per delivery for delivery drivers, and I think they're doing like $11 or something an hour.
10 an hour
for in store.
I think it's a 10 an hour, then $1 per delivery.
Yeah, that's for the drivers.
Tips,
yeah,
right?
and then for the in-store, they also hire when they get in-store tips too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so the in-store starts at like $10, $11 an hour. So yeah, they hiring. They got plenty of business in there to go around. So if you're looking for some good money, you know what I mean, consistent money, daily money, all you have to do is give Spudz-n-Stuff a call and tell, or you can apply online through the link on our Facebook page and tell them Nino sent you. Got Kanye West breaking records with the Donda album before it's even released. Tell you about that in a little bit. Plus, we got Chris Brown then dropped like 100 bands on a new piece of jewelry, kind of high-tech piece of jewelry. We'll tell you what it is in a little bit. Plus, we got LeVar Burton wants to make Jeopardy. He's supposed to be the Jeopardy host coming up this Monday. Tell you about his reaction to that, if he still has his butterflies in his stomach or not. Plus, we got another dude arrested. Another dude caught trying to steal the catalytic converters, man. I don't know what's going on. This catalytic converter stuff is just getting way out of hand right now. So we got to put that to a halt. Plus, we got another Evansville man arrested for firing a gun during a fight on Evansville's near west side, and people might have to expect an increase in their water bills.
Knew that was coming
here in Evansville. Oh, they always doing something with this water. I tell you, it don't never change. They're not moving the pipes. They doing filtration. They doing, oh my goodness. So we'll tell you how much you can expect to probably have to pay in your upcoming water bills here in the tri-state. Great show lined up for you. It's Urban Revolution Radio with your boy Nino and your man D Hicks on Live 99. Yo, Urban Revolution Radio with your boy Nino on Live 99, broadcasting live from the Spudz-n-Stuff studios located on Washington and Bakey Road here in Evansville, home of the Hungry Man Spud. You can give him a call at 812-402-7783 or online at spudz-n-stuff.com. That's Spuds with a Z. And if you want to get a job, if you want to get a job or you want to make some quick money daily, all you have to do is apply online through our Facebook page at spudz-n-stuff.com and tell them Nino sent you. Make some good money over there. And as usual, got my man D Hicks in the building. What's good, D?
What's up, man?
Man, chilling, man. The baby back under fire again, man. He's staying in the bad side of the news right now. I don't know what's going on. 50 ain't doing a
75% bad, 25% good.
The 50 ain't doing a good job mentoring this dude. If he's supposed to have been taking up under his wing, but he said the baby was gonna be a problem. You know what I mean? And he's showing just how much of a problem he's actually gonna be. The baby, he's facing sharp criticisms after making offensive comments about gay people and those living with HIV on stage at that Rolling Loud Festival concert thing. Then put your mic up a little bit, D. Yeah.
Wow.
And then ended up bringing Tory Lanez on stage right after Megan Thee Stallion had just went on stage before them. She didn't know Tory was going to be there. He brings Tory Lanez on stage after, Tory, he's supposed to still be facing the case about
the case of making a stallion,
shooting her in the foot and all that good stuff. You know what I mean? So he really coming under fire right now. He just trying to see how much he can get away with. He had some when he got on stage. What did they say he did? He got on stage and went into this little homophobic rant talking about if he said if you don't have HIV or AIDS. It should say if you didn't show up today with HIV, AIDS, or any of them deadly sexually transmitted diseases that'll make you die in 2-3 weeks, then put your cell phones up in the air. Put your cell phone lighters in the air. Then he said, if you not gay and sucking D in the parking lot, put your cell phones in the air. If you a real man, they said, ladies, if yo smell like water, put your cell phones up in the air.
Oh, wow. He pushed the boundaries, wasn't he, homie?
Oh, my goodness. I'm telling you, he went on the straight. He just went on a little rant, trying to get this the same concert when he went over.
Well, he went over and spent $10,000, right? Just a noise ordinance. Well, you had a right to say what you want to say when you spend that type of money on.
Yeah, you do. I mean, it's not like people who went to the concert don't expect it out of the baby. Y'all, you heard what he rap about. You've heard his album. You've heard his lyrics. Just the same way 50 Cent and Eminem and those kind of hardcore style rappers. Yeah, they didn't make a hard stand on homosexuals and homophobic, homosexual behavior. A lot of people calling them homophobic. They got on Twitter, a lot of people on Twitter asking if the baby is homophobic and all that good stuff. And this is what I really don't understand. Not agreeing with a lifestyle doesn't mean that you're afraid of that lifestyle. Just because you don't agree with the homosexual lifestyle or anything like that doesn't make you homophobic. It doesn't make you homophobic. You know what I mean? Right. Homophobic means I'm afraid of gay people. They trying to take over the world. They trying to take my job. They trying to do, they trying to make me gay. They trying to make my kids gay. That's homophobia. When you get out, but if you're just not, down with that type of lifestyle, whether it be gay men, gay women, the trans, whatever, that's your opinion. And that's why I think people are really throwing that homophobic, that phobia word around a lot. Just like, they got Islamophobia and, fatophobia, all these kind of phobias that people are throwing around just because people just don't agree with the lifestyle. There are a lot of people who are Christian or non-religious, atheist beliefs and all that kind of stuff. That, they don't agree with the Islamic way of life. They don't agree with a lot of the way they keep the women with the head scarves and then the burqas and things like that. But that doesn't mean, you're afraid of every Muslim and nothing like that. No, I'm not a Muslim by any means. I don't participate in that lifestyle. I don't agree with the way that they handle their voting rights when it comes to women over in that country. But I'm not scared of any Muslim. Talking about, any Muslim walking down the street, you can wear your Muslim garment and do your thing, whatever you do, as long as what you do don't interfere with what I do. We can agree to disagree all day long, have our own different opinions and all that good stuff. But the baby, he just kind of threw it out there on stage. He got on there and did a nice little rant telling people not cigarette lighters, that's too old school, but the cell phone lighter. Cell phone lighter, he said the cell phone lights, throw your cell phone flashlights or what in the air if you got clean. Clean or stuff. If you're not gay or if you got money in your pocket, all this kind of other stuff. So if you don't have any of them diseases that'll kill you in 2-3 weeks. And it was people, getting on talking about, the baby is being homophobic, talking about spreading the HIV and AIDS while performing in front of a crowd of thousands during a global pandemic is a juicy contradiction. And also, was the other one action is the baby homophobic. And as people are saying that people with HIV live a lot longer than 2-3 weeks. People are living full lives with the medication and science. They're going on and on, just rebutting everything everything he said. But you can't be surprised
that the baby said that.
Because it's
that's just him.
That's just him. If you don't like his music,
don't listen to it.
Don't listen to it. Don't buy it. Right. That's just it. He's not coming knocking on your door, making you buy his album, holding you to gunpoint. He didn't force you to go to his concert or anything like that. And it's not like anybody who was at that concert was listening to the baby for the first time and didn't know that that's what he was. But just when it gets out to the rest of the world, the people who didn't go to the concert, the people who didn't want to see it, they always going to have something to say about it. That's just his opinion. If he's, whether you want to, I don't call it homophobia. He's just not
just based his opinion. He's not gay, right?
He likes women. That's what he's doing, and he's making out the same way. Megan Thee Stallion, she gets up on her, rant. She likes men. She makes it very well known that she likes men. She's not down with the women on women. Things like that. She's not down. Who else did that? Young Remy Ma. When she first got out of the penitentiary, she made it clear, no, I'm not gay. I don't get down. I love my hubby, and she made it stand that, she's very heterosexual. That doesn't make her homophobic in any kind of way. That's just, the same way people have their lifestyle that they choose. Other people have a different lifestyle. We can just agree to disagree or just agree to be different. That's just it. Just agree to be different. So, where the baby stands at, but he's in it. I mean, he's in deep trouble, though, when it comes to that Megan Thee Stallion shooting on the foot thing. Yeah. He brought Tory Lanez up there and just rubbed it in her face. Tory got up there and said,
can't get a feature with Jay-Z, man.
Oh, no. So he trying to make it, he got 50 Cent, though. Yeah. He got 50 back, got him, got his back so far. I don't know if he's going to cross the line where 50 might end up backing out.
Yeah, after a while.
On him, whatever. But Tory got up on stage and was talking about action, referring to Megan Thee Stallion, like, how you get shot in the foot and don't get no tendons and no bones, bro. That's what I'm saying, blah, 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 blah. But never insinuate. He's never said that he didn't do it. Right. He's pled not guilty, but he's never come out in public or said that he did. His lawyer's telling him what to say, and you got to keep it, because anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. So don't get up there on the stage saying nothing stupid, letting the baby sing you off. Trying to get the crowd hyped. So we'll see how this plays out. The baby coming under a lot of fire, a lot of social media scrutiny. I think 50 need to rein him in, like they needed to do with Donald Trump. When you take away your Twitter, take away your cell phone.
Take away your cell phone.
Take away a cell phone or something a little bit. Put them on sanction or something. So we'll see. Do you agree with that the baby has the right to say what he wants to say on stage at his own concert, or should he be a little more sensitive when it comes to his audience? Were you in the audience? Let me know. 812-303-5018 or on our Facebook page, facebook.com/live999WJCB. Urban Revolution Radio with your boy Nino on Live 99. Let me know what you want to hear. 812-303-5018 or on our Facebook page, facebook.com/live999WJCB. Broadcasted live from the Spudz-n-Stuff studios. Spudz-n-Stuff located on Bakey and Washington Avenue here in Evansville. You can order online at spudz-n-stuff.com. That's Spuds with a Z, spudz-n-stuff.com for regular orders or catering. If you got a business or a luncheon that you're trying to do, a large group of people, you can order your own catering buffet potato bar, have them deliver it out to you. You can build your own spud and enjoy, or you can just go in or give them a call and go into the store for pickup at 812-402-SPUD. That's 812-402-7783 and get your grub on at the home of the Hungry Man Spud. And got my man D Hicks on the right hand side. What's good, D?
Hey, what's happening this morning, boss?
Man, chilling, man. Got Kanye West breaking records with his Donda album before it's even actually released. They had that listening party at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. He moved in so he could finish the post-production. He had the studio built up in there and everything, which is not as hard as people thinking that it is, to set up a studio somewhere. It's not like having those big thousands pieces of equipment like back in the day, 10, 20 years ago, when you had like a multiple, keyboards and chords and mix boards and all. A laptop, a keyboard, and a drum pad, you really got everything you need for a modern studio nowadays. Right. So that's basically what they gave Kanye. Right. Kind of soundproofed him a little bit, gave him like the quietest room in the stadium. I guess if you can have a quiet room in a stadium of any kind.
Yeah, I'm sure there is. I'm sure it has soundproof rooms, especially for recording purposes and things of that nature.
Well, probably. I guess if they do commercials and stuff in there for what upcoming events in the stadium and things like that. Yeah, but they made some accommodations. But Kanye West, he teamed up last week to offer an exclusive live stream of the listening party. An event was streamed exclusively on Apple Music from the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, and is said to have broken the record for an Apple Music live stream with 3.3 million people tuning in.
What was the cost of that, Jet?
No, that was free. That comes with your Apple Pay. Your Apple Pay. If you got that Apple subscription already to Apple Music, you just tuned in and got that. So. As a sources with direct knowledge tell TMZ that Yeezy's album event this past week at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta broke the Apple Music global live stream record with 3.3 million viewers who tuned in on their cell phones. It says that's a heck of a lot more than the previous record, which was set by Gucci Mane and Jeezy in a versus battle with a reported 1.8 million viewers. So he almost doubled that. And just a solo act for just his listening party. Like I said, this not even the album release. This was just a pre-listening or pre-production that people in the stadium actually paid to go to. Wow. Apple streamed it for the people who subscribe to Apple Music, got 3.3 million. So, man, I got to give it to him. Yeezy, I don't know if he's doing it on purpose or not, but he's a marketing genius right now.
Right.
Musical genius, I love him. He's a little bit off when it comes to his political stances.
Yeah. You're crying, baby, Jack.
His social commentaries.
Yeah.
But when it comes to his music, it's not too many. Yeah, it's not too many that's putting.
But I'm scarred for life though, homie.
Oh, with the Lil Nas X. D actually watched the video. I haven't seen the video. You know what I mean? Like I say, there's some things that I'm just not gonna subject myself to. I'm a very visual person. You know what I mean? And I've been hearing about what the video is all about. And that's just something I just don't want to see. Like we was talking about earlier with people trying to call DaBaby homophobic. And like I said, I'm not anti-gay by any means. I have, gay friends, lesbian, both gay and, lesbian, but it's just, I don't participate in the lifestyle. I don't watch gay-oriented television, gay or transgender-oriented music video, because that's just not my thing. I ain't got nothing against it. That's just what you do. That's what you do. You know what I mean? But that's that's just not me. And Lil Nas X with the twerking on the devil. When I saw that on Saturday Night Live,
you knew it was over.
Man, and and I was like, oh, I had to turn it off a little bit. I had to watch some of it just so we had something to talk about on the show coming up the next week, so I'll be in the know. You know what I mean? But something when I don't need to see that. I'll take the verbal description. I'll let somebody else watch it. Like you watch it, you can tell me all about it, and we'll talk about it out there. But give your description of what you in the cleanest terms possible. What did you
plead the fifth, homie?
Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay.
You have to check it out for yourself. Anybody's listening or anybody's interested, check it out for yourself.
Yeah, Lil Nas X raising a few eyebrows with this latest music. But like I say, that's what they're doing. He's doing it on purpose. He's taking full advantage of all the publicity that he's getting and saying there's no such thing as bad publicity. If you can turn it around and get people saying your name, just like, Trump and Kanye, Nas, whatever you can do to get people saying your name as much as possible, that's exactly what they're going for. So this is exactly what your man Kanye is going for. He wants you to say his name 1,000 times a day. He wants you to buy his Yeezys. He wants you to buy his puffy coats. He wants you to buy the clothes. He wants you to buy the album. All that good stuff. Because there's really no reason for him to be moving into the doggone stadium like that. Right. The acoustics have got to be terrible in there, for real.
No, they got sound because you want that stadium sound on.
But I'm just saying, when you talking about trying to actually record music, That's it. But he's in a post-production stage,
right, exactly.
He's not really
today, bro.
Right, he's not making new songs.
He's not making new songs in there.
There's no way that you could do that in the stadium. I mean, people just walking back.
Let's check that stadium sound.
No, it's not about the sound. No, he's not in the middle of the stadium. He's locked in the room, just like we're in the booth and got the earphones on and all that kind of other stuff. This is what he's doing within his post production and all that, kind of listening for the bugs, just like we were listening for the radio, trying to make the radio edits. And you need quiet for that. You know what I mean? You need to be able to vibe, and you don't want no outside noises or outside music or outside voices talking while you.
Can I bring a special truck in for that?
A special truck?
Like Lil Wayne, when Lil Wayne making the mixtapes, bro, back in the day, man, in the 90s, man, Lil Wayne had a studio on the tour bus.
Oh, yeah, but then, that's kind of defeating the purpose. He wants to be in the stadium. He didn't rent it.
Right, and that's what I'm saying, though. I'm sure they accommodate that man.
So
in some way, shape, form, or fashion.
It's all publicity. Like I say, it's no way that you can say you got anywhere close to the studio quality that you had, that even he has as his own house. In his own studio. If you really was serious about the post-production and all that, he'd be in a real already built manufactured studio with the equipment that's ready for him to do it. Not trying to make the Mercedes-Benz accommodate him and putting pads and egg crates on the wall and all this kind of stuff, bringing a chef in and all that. Because he paid him.
You're right.
This is all a publicity stunt.
You're right.
The same way
money long,
you know what I mean? Money long. This is all publicity and promotion. This is not something that he needed to do, or something that's special about the stadium that has special acoustics or any other kind of other stuff. No, this is just so you can say, oh, he rented out the Mercedes-Benz Stadium is in there recording right now. He's walking around during events.
Walking around looking crazy.
He walking around doing soccer games in the red trash bag with the stocking cap on and everything. So we'll see what it turned out to. The Donda, I think, did they say it was supposed to be dropping August the 6th is what they're looking at. So I guess he's going to finish doing all this thing. Even had Jay-Z supposed to have did some kind of afterverse.
Right.
On after the listening party, it's supposed to came in and did something, added some Jay-Z stuff. So we'll see what that turns into. Donda breaking records already, 3.3 live streamed on Apple Music, and got, what did they have, like 70,000 in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium that paid live to come see it. So we'll see what Donda turns out to be. Kanye West dropping August the 6th. Let us know if you're going to get it. Urban Revolution Radio with your boy Nino and your man D Hicks, broadcasting live from the spudz-n-stuff studios on Live 99. Urban Revolution Radio with your boy Nino on Live 99, broadcasting live from the spudz-n-stuff studios, Washington and Bakey. Give them a call at 812-402-7783 or online for delivery, in-store, or catering at spudz-n-stuff.com. And they're hiring for delivery drivers and in-store help as well, starting at $10 an hour plus tips. Get all the way up to $19 an hour. I mean, it's some good money. I used to do it back in the day, before I got hired on full-time doing the radio and everything. So it is some good money right there. So if you're looking to make some everyday money, some good money weekly and bi-weekly, give them a call over there at Spudz-n-Stuff. You can put your car to work for you. Let it stop making some money back for you. And as usual, got my man D Hicks on the right-hand side. What's good, D?
What's that this morning, bro?
Man, chilling, man. Chris Brown that treated himself, dropped 100 bands on a new magnetic 24 karat gold grill. I'm telling you, in 24 karat gold, I mean, that's the soft, pliable. That's really, really expensive and hard to mold into those kind of shapes. And it's not really sturdy. That's not meant to do no kind of chewing or anything like that.
Right, just for fashion purposes.
24 karat gold is real pliable, real soft. It's heavy. Yes. I'm telling you, it's real. You got solid 24 karat gold. Oh, that brick is heavy, but it's very what they call malleable. One of the most, bendable stuff. So it's not really good, if you're gonna have chewing.
Plus it's magnetic too.
Yeah, it is magnetic. Say, Chris Brown treated himself to a 6-figure all gold mouth, courtesy of celebrity dentist Thomas Connolly, according to the hiphopdx.com, and said that as of July, the singer is the proud owner of 24 karat gold grills covering all of his 28 teeth. But what sets them apart from others is the magnetic retention design that won't affect the way that he speaks. According to TMZ, the grills are worth over $100,000, 100% 24 karat gold covering all 28 teeth, and has magnetic embedded gold crowns placed on all the back molars. He said the magnets not only make the grills super secure, but they allow less metal than they usually cover the inside of the teeth. With no metal covering the inside of the teeth, Chris can sing and speak normally while wearing an entire set of grills. And I can tell you right now, I wear a prosthetic, you know what I mean? And it takes some getting used to. You talking about having that heavy gold in his mouth. And I'm talking about when you get to a certain point
in age,
you get into a certain, you know what I mean? Chris been doing this for how many years now? You know what I mean? Ain't he touching 40? How old is Chris Brown right now? Let's look at it. Let's check that out. How old is Chris Brown? I probably could have just spoken into the phone and Google, but I'm still, you know, that just 32. Okay, so he's born in 1980, and that's still too old to just get your first set of grills. If you didn't have the grills when you were a teenager, maybe early, I'd give you early 20s, you know what I mean? Because he's been making money since he's been making money. He's been making money since his young days. Been down there in Atlanta. The gold grill has been a thing for decades now.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Nothing new.
So, I mean, if you wait until you 32, 34 years old now to try to get all gold grills, it just seems like kind of a...
Trying to keep your image up, dog.
I'm almost want to go like midlife crisis kind of thing. You know what I mean? How, you know, and some other guys, you know, you get to that 30, 35, 40-year-old, you know, depending on when your midlife crisis actually started. I think Chris started his a lot earlier.
Yeah, man. Started 18, didn't it? Yeah.
You know, they buy them big cars, you know what I mean? Oh, super expensive boat, yacht or something like that. So Chris decided to spend $100,000 on teeth. You know what I mean? Got to get in his gold grill on. But I don't think that's his image as a singer. You really don't associate gold grills with saying, how many singers other than T-Pain? And really, T-Pain is not really considered a singer like that, because he still was considered to be a rapper. Right. You know what I mean? Just one of them harmonizers. You know, he can harmonize and hold a note better than most. But he's still considered to be a rapper. And those gold grills and stuff, that's really more of a rapper side of the hip-hop kind of thing. Do you know what other singers? Do you know any other singers?
I don't know if any seem to have grills.
They got gold grills.
It'll probably affect their singing a lot.
And that was the whole thing. He said he got the magnetics.
Right.
You know, and it's not supposed to, you know, because I got the prosthetic that it attaches to the roof of the mouth. And you know, so I had to get used to maneuver my tongue a little bit differently, you know, adjust the way that I speak so I don't be whispering and lisping all the time like that. But he said that he got the magnetics on the back, and I'm just trying to wonder, why would he get them in the first place? That's not going to, you know, it's not like a new thing that just came out where you're trying to keep up with the trend. You like 20 years behind the trend right now. You know, if you didn't get them when you was 21, 22 years old, I mean, it's kind of a waste of money right now. So not too many people are still, I guess, getting grills. I'm trying to think of the latest. Post Malone, I think he's got the most expensive grill of all of the, you know, hip hoppers so far. I think he's actually, no, Lil Wayne. I think Lil Wayne got him beat. Lil Wayne got one that's worth over $1 million too.
Right.
Remove, but it's no, Lil Wayne's is his removable? I'm trying to think. When he went to jail, did they make him take his teeth out?
I don't even know. I'm trying to think.
I think his are removable. You know, because some people have them where they can't be removed. Like I think you said, John, were yours? You said yours were hard to take off. Did they actually have to like do any kind of special? Oh. Oh, so then if you put them on, then oh my goodness. Okay, so they had to make some special. Because I'm wondering, how is he going to have all of that? So he had to have. Chris Brown had a nice smile. I don't know if these were veneers or something that he had before that, you know what I mean? But he actually had a decent looking smile, you know, for a dude, you know what I mean? The straight teeth and everything. They said he had all 28 of them. So, so apparently the dentist's been taking good care of him, you know what I mean, since his childhood. Usher been making sure he got his teeth straight so he can keep singing. So, I mean, I'm trying to figure out. See, there's a picture of him right there without without the grills.
Right.
And you can always tell the kind of I wonder if these are veneer, because usually veneers are more flat when they come out. So if those are veneers, he's got a nice design, or else he's had his teeth shaped as to where they're very even like that. But he does have his canines right there, and it doesn't look like those super pearly white. That could be just a tint on the film, the picture itself, because he has on the yellow t-shirt, so that tends to make everything else around and get a little bit of a yellowish tint. But he does, like I said, he has a clean smile and everything. All the teeth look even. But then you get the picture down here. Nah, I just don't think. I can't see him singing with that grill in his mouth like that. Right. It just doesn't.
It's not going to work because you lip syncing, dog.
You know?
You feel me?
So we'll see how long this lasts. I mean, that is a ginormous investment he just made, though. $100,000. Not one of the most expensive grills, I guess, by hip hop royalty standards. You know what I mean? It's got there are a lot of people. Paul Wall, who started that Tracy Mafia and all them good boys that started all that good stuff. T-Pain grill, I think he got $500,000. Lil Wayne got removable grills with like rainbow diamonds and Wu-Tang fangs and all the Wu-Tang had made those fang grills real popular back in the day, but all of those were removable. So he's got the magnetic ones. I wonder if they had to file his teeth down, like John just said. When they had to do it back in the day, or did they just crown it over? Because if they just crown it over, that's gonna make his lips start puffing out a little bit. Your smile is gonna be a lot different. The way you enunciate is gonna be a lot different. So maybe they did have to file his teeth down. Just to get those golds back to the normal size of what his teeth would be, so he wouldn't have to talk
so
different.
Funny.
You know what I mean? But once he take those down, now you're gonna have small teeth. So if you ever decide to take them out, he gonna have small teeth, so he gonna have to get the veneers back in again to make his teeth look normal again and reverse the process all over. So I think it was a big waste of money, but when you got that kind of money to waste, why not? So let me know, have you seen Chris Brown's new grill? Do you think it fits his image? Do you think that's an image that's appropriate for an R&B singer? Let me know. 812-303-5018 or on our Facebook page, facebook.com/live999WJCB. Urban Revolution Radio with your boy Nino on Live 99, broadcasting live from the Spudz-n-Stuff studios. Spudz-n-Stuff located on Washington and Bakey Roads here on Evansville southeast side. Give them a call at 812-402-7783 or order online at spudz-n-stuff.com. Also apply for a job if you're looking for one. They're hiring for drivers and in store. So if you're looking to make some good money, just apply online with the link on our Facebook page. Tell them Nino sent you. I want to say congratulations to our entrepreneur of the week, Mr. Eddie Hickerson of Hickerson Veggies. Congratulations, man. I hope your business blooms.
Yeah.
Pun totally intended. You know what I mean? Got the fresh veggies. They just growing, so he's going to have the pumpkins ready for Halloween, and he's going to do flowers by Valentine's Day. And then you got all of, vegetables.
Honey coming,
all that good stuff. So be on the lookout, up and coming. Hickerson Veggies and Lil Love Flower Company that he's got coming up. So, and as usual, got my man D Hicks on the right hand side. What's good with you, D?
What's happening, morning, ball?
Man, chilling. If you are an independent artist or entrepreneur and you want to get your business heard and want to get your music some exposure, all you have to do is hit us up in our email at ninoincognito@gmail.com with a clean MP3 version of your music and a brief description of your business. And if it's on point, we'll show it as much love as humanly possible, and you could be our next independent artist or entrepreneur of the week. We got LeVar Burton supposed to be taking over Jeopardy coming up this Monday. His turn. They got the special guests.
How did Sasha's debut go?
Who's?
The other dude from CNN. How did his debut go?
Sanjay Gupta.
Yeah, how did his version go?
I don't know. I hadn't heard any reaction to it. I guess I think this is his week.
Right.
To do it. Yesterday was supposed to have been, I guess, his first day of doing the Sanjay Gupta, but I actually haven't watched it. LeVar Burton is supposed to take over this coming Monday.
Okay.
And he's supposed to take over. So it's the beloved former Reading Rainbow host and producer, also known for his role as Geordi LaForge in Star Trek The Next Generation, which is one of my favorite sci-fi TV shows.
Okay.
And Kunta Kinte in Roots in back in the day. And will be behind his lectern on July the 30th, according to the Jeopardy's website.
Okay.
So the popular game show announced that LeVar Burton will be the guest host after about 250,000 fans signed a petition urging producers to make him a host. He said he's been wanting to do Jeopardy for a long time. You know, he's always been a fan of it. And when news that Alex Trebek died last November, it said that he thought that was just the calling that he was meant to do. It was just his turn now.
That's cool.
But, I guess the producers decided to give everyone a chance just to put it out there. Say the other stand-in have included Aaron Rodgers,
right?
The Big Bang Theory's Mayim Bialik, CNN's Anderson Cooper. He was a host also, and Sanjay Gupta as well. Say the show is making donations equal to the amount of money won during each guest's tenure to the charity of the guest host's choice. So whoever that winner of the day is, I guess Jeopardy's going to match that for the. The host as well. Say Burton takes over from host Robin Roberts, who raised $164,000+ for Be the Match, which helps patients battling blood cancers and disease get blood, stem cell, or marrow transplants while she was on the show. So we haven't found out what actually LeVar Burton's going to be. Oh, yes, I guess it is. They say he's going to be doing it for Reading is Fundamental. Remember that back in the day?
Yeah.
Man, I used to love that, Reading is Fundamental, when they used to have the book drives and everything coming out. Read a book a week, read a book a day, get a cookie, get a something.
That little magazine that you pick books out of.
Yeah. Reading is Fundamental. I used to love that little thing, man. He used to have some great books in back in the day on that one.
Did.
So we're going to be on the lookout for LeVar Burton. He's going to be making his debut next week on Jeopardy. Hopefully it can be a long tenure. They haven't said who's supposed to take over after him. Maybe they'll be making their choice after LeVar Burton gets on. But hopefully he makes enough of an impression where they decide to keep him on. So also in hand with that 250,000 signatures.
Yeah,
that he got, you know what I mean? So that maybe that would, I don't think.
It's got to be nervous too for him. He's been doing it for a long time.
When you're looking forward to something like that, you build up that anticipation and all that good stuff. So I hope it doesn't, I hope it doesn't let him down. I hope it's just as exciting for him as he thinks it's going to be, as he always thought it was going to be. You know, but a lot of the other hosts are saying that they've had fun. You know, I don't know what Sanjay Gupta, I didn't even know
Anderson Cooper was on there also.
You know, but Aaron Rodgers said he had fun. Mayim Bialik had fun. You know, so they got a couple of more guest hosts that they're probably going to try to get in there maybe and see who's a better fit or who gets the best response. That's really what they're looking for. Who's going to get the best response so they can sell that commercial time.
Hey, what you see, Jack?
It's all about the money, baby. Can you bring in that money? So tune in for your man LeVar Burton hosting Jeopardy next week. I'm going to put that alarm in my phone, try to set a reminder on my cable box to try to catch it to see how well he does. You know what I mean? See how much of a host, a replacement for Alex Trebek that he can be. Who would you pick to host Jeopardy if you're a fan of Jeopardy? If you could pick the next guest host other than the people who've been already given the chance, who would you pick to be the next guest host of Jeopardy? Let us know, 812-303-5018 or on our Facebook page, facebook.com/live999WJCB. Urban Revolution Radio on Live 99, brought to you by Spuds-n-Stuff on Washington and Bakey. Give them a call at 812-402-7783 or order online at spudz-n-stuff.com, home of the Hungry Man Spud. They in-store delivery or catering. Let them know they can fit your need and fill your belly up. And as usual, got my man D Hicks with me. What's good, D?
It was that.
Man, chilling. If you're an independent artist or entrepreneur, you want to get your music heard and get your business some exposure, hit us up at the email at ninoincognito@gmail.com. And if it's on point, we'll show it as much love as humanly possible. Make sure the MP3 that you send for your music is a clean radio edited version, so I don't have to do no extra work. I might have to charge it If I got to do it myself, I'm going to charge you the radio edited. So make sure you get a clean radio edited version before you send it in so we can give it as much love as humanly possible. You could be our next independent artist or entrepreneur of the week, just like Eddie Hickerson of Hickerson Veggies and Lil Love Flower Company. That's your cuz right there, ain't that, D?
That's my brother.
That's your brother? Why would I think Eddie was your cousin?
No, man, it's my brother.
Oh, that's your brother. Okay, yeah, my fault. I thought that was your cousin. Okay.
My brother.
All right. So Hickerson Veggies up and coming. Be on the lookout. Got the pumpkins coming. Got the honey coming. Got the flowers coming. Got the green beans and potato, all that good stuff coming.
7 top greens.
You know what I mean? So he's even going to try to go fully organic too, without the organic pesticides. We're going to have
exactly right. Because he said he was going dirt in. Bro.
Yeah, so he can teach me how to get that grapevine that I got, trying to bring that back to life, because man, that thing is going through a thing right now. Speaking of going through a thing, trying to steal a catalytic converter, and ended up
they going through a thing.
Man, they doing it. They
hit these businesses, and they should know to lock their stuff up.
Man, it's just that craze that's going on right now. Once one person realized that they can make some money doing it, it seemed like all the criminals, all these little petty thieves are really trying to do the same thing, But this guy and one of the guys was caught. It was two of them. Said, man was arrested for allegedly trying to steal a catalytic converter off a car in North Portland, Oregon, on Monday. So if you're listening out there in Oregon, be on the lookout for the catalytic converter thief. His accomplice ended up getting away. Said around 3:30 Pacific Standard Time. I guess that's West Coast time. A loud grinding noise came from under a parked SUV that was reportedly heard in the 5400 block of North of Williams Avenue. That's what I was
saying what we reported on earlier. You got to hear that noise. I don't care if it's dark, whatever. You have got to hear some type of noise.
Right. I mean, and that's what it is. If you're going to do it in front of somebody's house, that's desperation right now.
Right.
You know somebody's home because the car's there.
But even at these businesses, man, these places that are close to these businesses, those people hear that.
I can understand with a little bit in the business. When you go into something, you got to think certain cities have these large residential areas where there are large business districts where there are no residential areas for blocks. So you got maybe one security guard that's patrolling 4 separate buildings and all that good stuff. Yeah, you got to patrol the parking lot. So I mean, it's easy to describe.
The church here got here, Jack.
Yeah, nobody's in the church overnight. Ain't nobody in the pastors don't sleep in the church like they used to back in the day. So they know where to go. This dude was just being greedy. He said when the officers got on the scene, he was tempting to flee on foot, but the canines tracked him down and they arrested him for criminal mischief. It said the accomplice got away because he jumped into a vehicle that was nearby and
rolling out.
Left dude. He hopped in and drove off.
Right, John.
Left his mans. So he got away, but the first dude, he got caught and say as for the car, it was some damage, but the catalytic converter was still connected and intact. So they didn't have enough time to, I guess, saw it off. They didn't. And say the police remind the public that these crimes often happen at night and that there are anti-theft devices to protect your vehicle. Some cars are real super sensitive too. I used to have one of those kind of alarms that was real super sensitive, like you blow on it the wrong way and the alarm go off. Because I used to do like when remote starts first came out, when they were really kind of popular about 10, 15 years ago when they first came out, when it wasn't really a real common thing, and you could remote start and set the sensitivity of the alarm, whether it be, just if you got trucks that come down your street. If your car's too sensitive, it can set off real easy. But if you got a real quiet street, you want even just the slightest little noise to go off. So it just depends on where you are and where you live, how sensitive you want your alarm to be. Because if you living like next to 41 right there, you don't want
your alarm going off.
But those trucks going by can't hide the sounds. Of those buzzsaws. If somebody's sawing off your catalytic converter and you live right next to the highway or live right next to a busy street, so you got to be careful. If you have a security system in place on your vehicle, use it. If you have access to a garage, if at all possible, use it. If you have floodlights or search, or any kind of, any kind of anti-theft deterrent system, if you got an angry dog. Sit around,
angry dog.
A mean squirrel that lives in your tree or something.
Let him out every now and then.
Put a couple nuts underneath the car so you can guard underneath there, so ain't nobody come and get your catalytic converter. Because they out here right now. This is like the 9th story we've done over the past couple of weeks that it tells somebody either stealing a catalytic converter or trying to steal a catalytic converter or damaging work vehicles, trying to do it, or personal vehicles. They even hit the church. They hitting personal cars, they hitting work vehicles, so you got to be careful out there. There's platinum and valuable metals inside that catalytic converter. Canada's trying to put Social Security, that's why I keep saying Social Security, but serial numbers on the catalytic converter, just like most cars have those vehicle identification numbers in certain parts of the car, inside the door panel, inside your windshield, parts of the engine, things like that. So they're going to end up putting them more and more on different parts of the car so it can be easily traced. So be on the lookout for the catalytic converter thief's accomplice. If you're living out there in Oregon and he got away and he might just strike again. It's Urban Revolution Radio with your boy Nino on Live 99. Urban Revolution Radio with your boy Nino on Live 99. Let me know what you want to hear. 812-303-5018 on our Facebook page, facebook.com/live999 WJCB. And as usual, got my man D Hicks in the building. What's good, D?
Hey, what's happening, boss?
Man, chilling, man. Broadcasting live from the spudz-n-stuff studios. Give them a call at 812-402-7783 or online at spudz-n-stuff.com. Tell them Nino sent you. Here in local news, got another Evansville man arrested for firing a gun during a fight near Franklin Street on Evansville's near west side. They say he was arrested at about 3 a.m. Sunday when the officer who had been working off duty at a Franklin Street bar was approached by someone who said there was a large fight going on in a nearby alley. The officer said that he went toward the alley and could see a large crowd with people yelling and recording stuff with their cell phones. So that's when the police officer said he saw 24-year-old Avril Jackson, Averil, Avril Jackson of Evansville, walking toward the crowd yelling before raising a handgun in the air and shooting it off. I guess he was just trying to disperse them, scare people or whatever was going on. Say the officer said that Jackson tried to run away, but he was taken into custody after being told to stop. He was booked in the Vandenberg County Jail on charges of criminal recklessness with a deadly weapon and public intoxication, but was released on a $1,500 bond. And every year I say on New Year's and on the 4th of July to discourage people from firing weapons in the air like that. They just had one on the news, on the YouTube news the other day. An arrow came down on somebody's hood. Wow! In the middle of the highway. So somebody fired some kind of arrow from their backyard. But what goes up must come down. And that could have came down in the roof of her car. Could have hit her in the head. Yeah, could have hit some pedestrian just walking on the street. Yeah, true. Stop
freaking happen, bro.
Stop firing these weapons in the air like it's just going off in the outer space or going off in the ether like it's not going to come down and hurt or hit somebody. I don't care if you're throwing a rock in the air, if you're shooting a gun, a bow and arrow, a boomerang, if you're not aiming at a specific target where that projectile has a destination to stop in, just firing off into the air, that's more dangerous than anything, because who knows where that bullet went? Who absolutely knows? Hopefully it landed in the field or in the river somewhere, depending on which way he aimed it. But if he was on Franklin Street, that way he would have had to been aimed. If he would have aimed for the river, he would have had to been aiming south. So I just hope no one else got hurt. No one accidentally got hurt. And hopefully we won't hear anything on the news about somebody getting hurt from a falling bullet or projectile that came down through their roof. Because that happened in Chicago a couple of years back when they were really big on that shooting in the air for the 4th of July. 3 women in the church got hit when the bullets came down. They in church praying.
Yeah, praying and bullets.
No, it wasn't 4th of July. It was New Year's. They in the church praying, in New Year's prayers and all that good stuff. People shooting guns in the air, and they bullets came down right through the roof of the church. Killed all 3 of them. Like, oh my goodness. So you got to remember what goes up must come down. Gravity applies to everything. Bullets do not travel into outer space if you shoot them on the earth. They will come down somewhere, just like that bow, that the arrow came down with the big metal tip that pierced the lady's engine. I mean, it went through the hood of her car, pierced the engine. Wow. You know, so imagine what it would have done to her body.
Skull, bro.
You know what I mean? So be careful. Don't do that. If you have a weapon, handle your weapons responsibly. Like I say, I'm all for responsible gun ownership. I'm a veteran of the United States Marine Corps. Yes. Derek is a veteran of the United States Army. We're both trained in how to handle weapons. We're both proud owners. You know what I mean? So it's not that I'm anti-gun at anything level, any kind of nature like that. Mm-hmm. But shooting off in the air, shooting down just stop doing that, y'all. Stop doing that. You really gonna cause more damage than you are trying to solve any kind of problem. That don't, you're scaring people off, right? You know, but then now you're attracting the police, just like Avril Jackson did. You know what I mean? Guns and liquor don't mix, for real. So, and then other news here in Evansville, we got a proposed water rate hike by the Evansville Water and Sewer Utility.
Man, how much that gonna be, Jeff?
Man, they say it was a proposed rate increase back in May and said it would fund the replacement of the city's water treatment plant. But before the rate increase is approved or denied by the Indiana Utility Regulatory Commission, written comments will be accepted and reviewed. So I mean, they've been trying to raise these rates up for a while. But you know, I'm thankful for the places, the system that's in place to just prevents them from just doing it instantly and without any kind of just stopgap measure, any kind of regulation of how much they can go up. It's not like they're gonna get turned down, right? You know what I mean? The state has never told them no, you can't raise them, but it's just you have to go through and let people know. You know, give them a few months to brace for impact. Right. I guess when the new bills are coming up, it said the Indiana Office of the Utility Consumer Counselor, the OUCC, is the state agency representing consumer interests in this state, in this case. And say on the August the 20th, they'll file testimony and will use the comments submitted by the public as evidence in the case. So what does it say? Where can you say the full ways to submit your comment on the proposed water rate increase will be on the OUCC's website, which is oucc.in.gov.
See, they should have public meetings that everybody go on the website, because everybody's going to try to log into their website. It's going to crash.
It is. It's going to be an in-person hearing. It's an in-person field hearing going to be on August the 4th. Okay. So, they got many different ways. You can go in through the website, go in by email, UCC info. We have all the links on our Facebook page. You can do it by mail. You got the in-person hearing that's going to be on August the 4th. Right. And you can send your comments by mail to the consumer service staff at the UOCC's office in Indianapolis. Have all the address and all of that stuff on our website if you want to get in and have some questions. I'm just going to put in my comments, don't raise them. Right. No, don't do it. But I mean, I gotta be realistic about it. It depends on how much, they're gonna go up. It says by 2022, if your regular rate was $42, a rate increase of $42.
Where you getting $42 there, Jack?
Let's see how they doing this. It says the volume of water and meter-based charges only based on a 5/8 or 3/4 inch meter connection, does not include a monthly fire protection fee or a sales tax. The monthly meter charge varies based on the size of the meter connection, but the percentage increase would still be applicable, but the monthly dollar increase would be higher for larger meters and would vary on actual water purchased. Oh my goodness, that's just this super techno legal jargon that just letting it. We just brace for impact, bend over. We're gonna try to give you a little Vaseline, but man, we about to give it to you.
Ready to get busy. Don't get all that money.
So it's supposed to be 5 rate increases.
Right. Oh, that's what I'm saying.
So this is I guess the charge per 5,000 gallons per month. Because I know they went up saying that they weren't charging by the I guess the 10th of a gallon or 10 cents per gallon. They were bringing it down to like the 5 cent gallon increments or something like that to try to get a better tracking of how much water people are actually using to try to better even out and balance out the bills. So I guess the current rate for 5,000 gallons within a month is $39.94. In 2022, for 5,000 gallons, is going to go up for about $3. So it's going to go up about $3 every year for the next 4 years, in 2022, 23, 24, and 25. And then in 2026 is only going to go up about $2.25. So with a total rate increase over the next 5 years of $3, $6, $9, $12, $13, $14 and 30 something cents per gallon, per 5,000 gallons. Yeah. So, and they say people usually use about, I'm at about 6,000 to 6,600 gallons per month in our household that we normally use. I think the most that we've ever had used, we got charged for using like 10,000 gallons in 1 month. But that was because I think it was like a meter reading was wrong before they came out and didn't read the meter in a short month, and they carried it over to the next month.
Right.
And it was almost like a double up month where we had like 10,000 gallons. I think even before that, the most I had is when I had a swimming pool back on in our house like 2 houses ago. And we had a swimming pool in the back, but I laid the swimming pool base wrong. And when it rained, it tilted. All that water came out, so I lost like 3,000 gallons.
Was it about $500?
Oh man, that bill killed me, dude. That bill that month was about $600 and something.
Yeah, I figured it.
Just for that month, because we had to refill the pool back up.
Yeah,
after it rained and lost all of that water in the first place. So it's a monster. It's a monster. Then they about to go up again.
Yep.
So all this construction is going on out here. You see in Evansville, you got the pipes being relayed and all the water treatment plants being rebuilt. They're trying to build a new facility, a water treatment facility closer towards, closer towards the rest of the water treatment facilities, the parking lot, and all that kind of stuff. Trying to put things closer together. They got new buildings that they're building downtown, new residential buildings, so they got to accommodate the water usage for these new buildings that they're building downtown. So oh my God, we about to stop paying for it. So brace for impact, embrace the suck, as we say in the military. It ain't nothing you can do about it. So how high is your highest water bill in 1 month ever been? Let us know, 812-303-5018. Or on our Facebook page, facebook.com/live999WJCB. Yo, and that will do it for another edition of Urban Revolution Radio with your boy Nino. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to check back in with us tomorrow. Same bad time, same bad channel from 8 until 10. Hump Day edition of Urban Revolution Radio with your boy Nino and your man D Hicks. Did you have this as much fun as I did, D?
Glad as always, homie.
Man, glad you did. And as usual, don't forget it. We're broadcasting live from the Spudz-n-Stuff studio. Don't forget to check out Spudz-n-Stuff, the home of the Hungry Man and the Holy Montana Spud.
That's it.
The biggest potato ever, biggest top potato ever sold in a restaurant, probably in my opinion. You know what I mean? With all them toppings on there, you can get full for a whole day off one of those potatoes. So give them a call, 812-402-7783. Tell them Nino sent you. And if you are an independent artist or entrepreneur and you want to get your voice heard or become our next independent artist or entrepreneur of the week, just like Eddie Hickerson of Hickerson Farms, Hickerson Veggies, and Little Love Flower Company. And what's the name of the honey company? Is that going to be part?
It's going to be part of Hickerson Veggies.
Okay. Right. So you got the honey coming in that thing.
Yeah.
You want to be an independent artist or entrepreneur of the week, just like Eddie Hickerson. Submit a clean MP3 version of your music or a brief description of your business endeavor to ninoincognito@gmail.com. And if it's on point, we'll show it as much love as humanly possible. Got anything else you need to add, D?
No, sir.
All right, that'll do it for me. It's been a blast, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.